Okay.
Swami have said that you have not found any innocent people who are seeking truth. So I would like to ask, what is the difference between a sadhak like Swami and students like us?
First thing is that you are not frustrated with the world. You are still dreaming much that something is possible in this world. The real sadhak knows that you can have everything from the outside, but that will in no way remove your inner darkness. If you are programmed wrongly, if you are conditioned wrongly, and everyone is conditioned, you are carrying so much burden from the past. Until and unless you have become free from that, you will not feel any freedom in your life. So whatever you have in the outside world can only create an easy environment so that you can go inside. If you have money enough to buy food and if you have shelter, then an authentic sadhak, if he is already more than 30 years of age, will not waste any time in that direction much, because then you will have less and less energy, and as you grow older it will become more and more difficult. Not because that it can happen quickly also, but we are not that much mature. You are always thinking that if everything in the outside happens according to your desires, then your life will be all right. First thing, it is never going to happen according to your desire, because you are just a small part. How can the whole universe function according to you? And also all around you are people who are themselves totally ignorant, and if you are ignorant, then you can create only more and more problems. You will create only difficulty for yourself and for others. So it is not just your own personal karma. The collective karma is responsible for the bad state of the outside world. If you have tremendous will, you can reach to the pure state of your consciousness. But that doesn't mean that everything on the outside will become rosy and goody. Just you can reach to your center, that no one can prevent if you are really very sincere. But for other things to be all right, your physical life, your emotional life, your worldly life, you have a satisfying life in those areas. For that, so many things are needed. Right situation is needed, right people is needed, right environment is needed. But if you have very tremendous desire to know yourself, then you can reach to your center even if there is no cooperation from the outside world, even if there is no help from the outside world. But there will be other things which may not be all right for you also. Maybe your physical health will be destroyed if you are not having the right environment, right people around you. You may not have a very satisfying emotional life. You may not have the very best education. These things are not, everything is not in your hand. You can do only that much which you can do, but everything you cannot control. But once you have seen that outside situation is not changing so much, but at least you have this, you can make all effort to know yourself. Once you have realized that even if you have the best of the life, everything is perfect, but still if you are ignorant inside, if you have darkness inside, always you will feel that you are as if the fish is out of water. Something is missing. Everything is good around you, but you are totally clouded. You are in confusion, you are in darkness. And you are not the master of your life. You are not a king, you are just like a beggar. So, once you are an honest person, an authentic person, you will know where you have to stop trying to change the outside thing. If it has not changed while you are 40, 50 years, how you are hoping that it will change? It is never going to change. So now at least 1 or 2 hours, if you are not so desperate, if you are not so much burning with the desire to find who you are, then at least 1-2 hours there should be total commitment. You should be totally involved in that work. In those in that time, in those hours, you should forget the outside world 100%. When you are going inside, if you are carrying the whole world, you will never be able to go inside. So the more sincere you are, the more authentic you are, the more innocent you are, you will realize quickly, sooner, that this is a changing world. Nothing lasts here. Nothing is permanent here. You may be dreaming that you will become this, if a person is thinking he will reach to very high post, or he will have too much, he will become a millionaire, and the person has not been able to achieve all those things while he is 30, 40, then he should not give that much time and energy in that direction. Even if the person is giving, then also at the center should be the clarity, and that clarity can happen only when you have reached to your very center. And you are not doing these things for anyone else. This is your life. So if you are confused inside, if you are carrying so many sickness, diseases, the psychological diseases, the diseases which has collected around your consciousness, which is creating your inner darkness, then that should be removed first. If you are having cancer, if you are dying, if you are going to die from cancer, you are in a terminal state, and you want to change everything on the outside. I'm just giving example. So once you have seen that outside thing is not in your hand, if it has not changed according to your desire, and half of your life is gone, or more than half is gone, and in reality you cannot even be sure that even you are going to have the next moment. So once these things are clear, so that's why it is said, those who are people who are wise people, people who have wisdom, they say that you should be as relaxed as if you are going to be here for eternity, forever. So when you are going to be here for eternity, then there is no need to be restless, there is no need to be in hurry. So that should be your inner state, your very center. And at the same time, you should be as intense, as total, as if you are not going to get even the next moment. So both things have to be combined. At the center, remain totally relaxed, and on the periphery, make all the effort. But you cannot be totally relaxed until and unless you have reached to the very center. So you have to make all the efforts to remove the barriers, to remove the inner darkness. So people who are just, when the cloud comes and you start saying that I am against women, that shows that you are just, instead of looking inside, you are just vomiting, you are throwing your garbage, you are just cathartic. Those things you should do with your own mind. I am neither against women nor against nor for women. Because if you are a spiritual person, if you are a person who is in search of truth, these things are part of dream. Whether you are a man or a woman, these are only, you are a man or a woman only because of the form. And when you are searching truth, you are searching for the formless, you are searching for the subtlest in you, the very essence. So where is man, where is woman? But that doesn't mean that I can't see who is a woman, who is man. But they are just on the periphery, not that important. If I say whatever I am saying according to your need. Whatever my mirror is reflecting, I am saying according to it. I can praise you, but that will not help you, because that will create another dream. You can be innocent only if you are constantly aware of the death. If you are aware of the death, then you cannot be corrupted and polluted. Because if you are aware of death, then you will know that death can happen any moment, this very moment. It is not going to happen in the future. Otherwise, if you are a corrupted person, you are too much stuck in your head, then you think death will happen after 70 years or 80 years. How you know that death will happen after 70, 80 years? In your depth, you know it can happen, death can happen any moment. But you want to cover it with your desires and beliefs. If you are eating good food, lots of food supplements and other things, and science will make it possible that you can go on prolonging life. Even if science is able to prolong life for very long, so far it has not succeeded, but even if it is able, then what is the point of just vegetating? You have so many holes in your system and you are just doing patchwork. You cannot even You have no vitality. Only when you are taking medicine, you are somehow vegetating. What is the point of that kind of life? If you are really living, if you are able to live, then when death will come, you will be ready to go because you have lived it. If someone has passed a class, like class 4th or 5th or class 1, then you would not like to stay in that class. You want to move ahead. So if you are really innocent, then you are aware that death is going to happen. You are hiding the innocence. Innocence is always already there inside. You are hiding with the knowledge which you have gathered from outside, which should be called ignorance instead of knowledge. So when you are aware of this death, that death can happen any moment, then you cannot postpone that which is essential for future. You can postpone other things. For a man who is aware of death, whatever he is doing, first he will be total. Then whatever he is doing, he will do only those things which is needed, not those things which are just greed. And even while you are involved in your daily, what do you call it, core or core I think. Course.
Daily chores.
Chores. I think it can be called course also. Chores. Okay, chores. In Hindi, chore means thief. So when you are involved in your daily stealing, daily things, you will still remain awake. When you are awake, then you cannot do wrong things. Only when there is inner darkness, then you do wrong things. Even when you are awake, even if something you are labeling as wrong, if you are awake, then that will also become right. Because it is not what you are doing that is right or wrong. It is how you are doing, who is doing. So if something will take you down, you are not going to do that thing if you are aware and awake. And if you are an innocent person, then if you consider someone as your master, then you are not going to cheat him or hide something from him. You will reveal yourself totally. You will go to him in your utter nakedness of your soul. If you are hiding something, then you are not innocent. And if you are innocent, then if something is like something negative enters inside you, then you know that this is something negative. This thing is not going to create liberation for me. This is creating chains for me, whether it is jealousy, anger, lust. They are going to pull you down. So, and anything which appears in your sky of consciousness, like a black cloud or white cloud, it is not your very center, it is not your depth. So if something is obstructing your clarity, you will like to get rid of it immediately. So you will reveal to the master, this cloud has appeared inside me, that the thought has come that I'm thinking that you are against women. You will not react, you will ask, this is it. I don't know whether you are against or not, but few things which you are saying or doing makes me conclude. So what is the reality? When you are concluding something, when you are saying that this is the fact, then you are not an honest person. I am feeling this, I am thinking this. You can say only that. It should be solved. You are hiding something and you are boiling inside, you are fuming inside, and you think you are somebody so great. Because when you have something, when you are burdened with something, then you think you are somebody. You are carrying so much weight. White man's burden. You are full of burden, huh? And then you are not even seeing things, you are just vomiting. Your space is not all right. You should try to make it all right. You are instead projecting it on other. You are throwing your garbage on other. You should try to see what is the reality. I never said whether Satori happened to him or not. He didn't even ask that it was Satori. It was not his conclusion. The way you conclude, it was not his conclusion. He never said it. His question was also, what is the difference between Satori and Samadhi? Something like that. And I was not giving it so much importance. I said, Satori, Katori. And when you had given the statement, you gave that statement immediately after you are attempted to commit suicide. That everything is clear, you are a transformed person. And it was almost like you are declaring you have become enlightened. So I said that it is not possible. A person who is, sometime it is possible. But your statement will reveal. Still, whatever you are saying, your statement, there are things inside which is like the drum is revealing its own hollowness. So, and if someone is really a real seeker and he wants to commit suicide, he will like to make it, he will commit it totally, not partially. You have committed suicide, you will be born again immediately and in a worse form. You will be more in bondage. So if you want to commit suicide, it has to be total. That is annihilation of your ego. The real suicide is the death of your ego. When it will happen, then you will have no possibility of rebirth in this kind of form. It is like you have burned the seed of rebirth. So if you really want to do it, you should do that instead of doing something which is not going to help you in any way. And if someone is really ready to die, then why not this person can stake everything to know himself? That will be the real suicide. So that's why I said it cannot happen to a person like, because when you are doing this, you must be in a very dark state, very negative state. And whatever you were declaring even afterwards was revealing that nothing so deep has happened. It may something after that, maybe your desire to commit suicide may have become less. But still you have to be very alert and awake. It may again come back. Because when you have too much expectation from others and you want others to behave according to you, and if they are not behaving according to you, then you will become disappointed, you will become depressed. So why you have to depend so much on how others are behaving? Why can't you be free from your desire to change other, to make other behave according to you? This is also violence. Why not create a space where you can remain unaffected, untouched? So when I am saying those things, you will say I am against women. I am neither for women nor against women, because spirituality in its depth has nothing to do with any gender. That's why even a cow can become enlightened in presence of a master like Raman if the cow is totally surrendered. Even human beings are not becoming enlightened if you are full of cunningness and cleverness, even in the presence of master like Buddha or Krishna or Osho.
Yes, Swami.
So is it all over, or you have anything more to ask about this?
I think you have answered everything.
So your doubts are cleared,
Yes, Swami.
and now you are enlightened.
Not enlightened, Swami, but at least I understand my mistakes.
If I was against your enlightenment, or I don't want you to be enlightened, then for what I am talking to you? For what I am telling you meditate? You should at least able to see this much. I want the real thing to happen, not fake thing, not that you are just dreaming that you have become enlightened. Otherwise, I will not give any time and my energy to anyone. So you don't have even this much of intelligence, and you are talking big things. And if someone is a male and he is declaring something, then I have to wait for the right time. Though I am always puncturing people whenever, but you have to wait for the right time when they are receptive. So it's all, I think, enough for this. So whatever is the right thing for a sadhak, how the sadhak should be, I was trying always to be that. If my master is saying something and I don't like it, I'm hurt also, then I will try to see inside who is hurt and why I am hurt. I'm not seeking from him lollipops and toffees and chocolates and praises. I went to a master to know myself, to be transformed, not just to go on singing his songs, praising him. Because that is any child can do.
Yes.
But she has also revealed herself, that what is inside people. All their good work and services are just to get something. This is also not innocence. When you are not innocent, you do like this. You are doing so many things. You are doing so much of social service. But it is all to gain something, to get something. Then you are not doing anything at all. You're just doing things. It is all always in your mind. The fruit is always there. Then how can you will not be able to do whatever you are doing. You will not be able to do well. You will not be totally involved. Otherwise, if you are uncorrupted person, an innocent person, you will get everything while you are doing it. And you will not do those things which is totally against you. But people do even those things so that they can be appreciated, or they will get much money out of it, or they will get recognition out of it. But if something, when your heart is saying this is not the right thing to do, this is not for you, then don't do it. Then you are not a hypocrite. Then you are not a charlatan.
Yes.
Not a fake person.
After I made the last two videos, the one you were answering Tanok's question, right? I feel the what you shared was really very very good, very good. The way you see the politics is so different. There's nothing like this that other people analyze it that way.
Whatever Osho said about politics, the real thing is people are not understanding. He's saying that I'm not so much concerned about politicians. I'm more concerned about the politics that is in the mind of everyone. I may give some example of some politician, but I'm not concerned about them much. But he has talked about India also. That he has talked whatever I am saying. I am saying much. He had said about those things. He wanted India to grow in every sense, and he wanted India to become strong. Otherwise, when you are a weak country, then all those countries which are stronger than you will try to suppress you, will exploit you. So this happens with people who are weak. Even for one single person, if you are weak, then everyone will try to exploit you. Everyone will try to use you. When you are strong, when you are powerful, it's not needed that you have to use your power, your strength to crush others. But when you are powerful, people respect you. And if you are a conscious person, if you are a real person, if you have even power to crush the whole world, then also you will not misuse it. You will use your power to help others, to help the world to become a better place. So I feel that most of the Osho sannyasis, if they are very dedicated to know themselves, then they should remain silent. But they are involved in politics also. They are voting for wrong parties. The politics in their head is not gone. Then it is better to know your real state, your inner state. If politics has already corrupted you, then you should be aware that you are already a corrupted person. Then what is the point of being a hypocrite that I am not interested in politics? Politics is happening all the time in your mind. And politics you cannot avoid, because these are the people, they create the infrastructure. If the infrastructure is weak, if the roots are weak, you cannot make a strong building. So you have to see life in a totality. These people can make your external life good if they are right people, then it will be easy for you to enter inside. If bath is happening outside, if you have no freedom, like in communist country, or like whatever is happening in Tibet, then you have very little possibility to know yourself. Because you will first try to change the outside things. And if you are not getting food, you will first worry about food, not about meditation. Huh? Why you became serious? The moment you hear politics, but you started it. Huh?
No, I was just listening. Maybe politics is a more serious topic.
What you said?
Maybe politics is a more serious topic.
That is your projection. That is your belief. Otherwise, if you are really a meditative person, you will be a watcher on the hill. Only a person who is meditative can talk on everything, because his mirror is clean and he can see things without prejudice.
Yes, Swami.
In my video, in the end, politics is there most of the time.
Hey, yes, Swami.
But people are mostly politicians, whether they are in politics or not.
Yes.
90%, 95%, 99% of people are political. They are not innocent. They are not childlike innocent. So first of all, they should know the politician within them. Only then they can get rid of it. Huh?
Yes, Swami.
Now what do you want to say before we end?
Thank you, Swami. Yesterday when you give the love for my message, I felt very happy.
So your doubts are clear or not?
Clear, Swami?
Cleared or not?
Clear, but I think I will listen to the recording again and contemplate again.
And what about I am against women?
Oh, I think like what you say, you are neither against nor for women.
I will watch. You can also watch when you have time this movie of Kangna, Emergency, where the movie is on.
I saw it. It was
On Indira Gandhi.
It was showing.
See.
It was showing in my Netflix also.
It is in Netflix. Then you will know power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. So you should watch it. I think 2.5 hour movie, something like that. So you can watch in 2-3 days, finish it.
Yes.
So that I will buy one.
Dry one, right? Dry food, right?
Dry, yeah. Because now it doesn't want to leave. And it is like very much consider that this is the home. So it is so intelligent that it knows that where I am sleeping. So if before the sun rise, it will enter into my room and sit at thing which is there. I don't use it, something for exercise. It will sit on that and wait for me to wake up. It will not even disturb. Sometime earlier it will say something, then I will say just keep quiet. So now it listens to whatever I am listening, and when I wake up, then it will start making noise. But it is not allowing anyone to take it on the lap, because from the very beginning we are not keeping it. So The cats, these animals only, they will allow you to take on your lap only when you offer food with your hand, otherwise not. If you're giving the food not with your hand, then it will not. So from the very beginning, if you are caressing it and taking it, then it is. Otherwise, now it is like a spoiled brat. But it will not. Like a grown-up child would not like to be sit on your lap.
Yes.
But it is on itself. It wants sometimes like rubbing itself on your leg or anything. But it is confident here, that is shown because its tail is up, very like the antenna up.
It's so cute.
Animals, when they are afraid, then their tail is down.
So cute.
You can share this one if you want in the end.
Okay, Swami.
And if you watch their videos, they have mostly more emotional intelligence than most of the people. Some of the video may be little dramatized, but mostly they look like they are right. Huh? What do you think?
What look like?
Videos, short videos of animals. Many I have sent you, but you watch on your own ever or not?
Sometimes I watch.
Should watch it. You should see that how even below animals, most of the people, including you, many times you fall.
Yes.
They understand when your love is innocent and pure. They understand very well, and then they reciprocate. They respond in very right way. Human beings cannot respond. They are calculating so much. They are always in their mathematics.
Yes.
That's why Osho said that you cannot jump from head to being. First, you have to come to your heart. Heart is not calculative. It is not doing mathematics. This is the place from where innocence begins. In the outside world, in the marketplace, mathematics is all good. You should know where you are. When you are with the master, you should be in your heart center. That is being receptive. Only if you are in your heart center, you can enter into your being. So if you are at the furthest away place, then you cannot. We don't know where to use what. Sometimes you are using your heart with people who don't understand heart. Then you are harmed or you are exploited.
Yes, Swami.
So, you understood something or not? You got some insight or not?
Maybe.
What do you mean by maybe?
Maybe
that means you are not receptive.
I understand what you said. I understand what you said.
Then what you didn't understand?
I understand what you said. I understand.
So, you didn't get any insight.
Insight, maybe not yet.
What do you mean by maybe not? What was so difficult about it?
I mean, I understood what you said, but from what you said, I haven't got any insight. But I understood what you said.
So what insight you didn't get? I said that if you have to relate with the master, you have to be in your heart center. So
yes,
what was?
Yes.
So?
So I think I will take note on that, be more aware that I'm at the heart center.
Ultimately, you have to go beyond both, beyond your emotions and beyond your thinking. Then only you will know your pure consciousness. But heart is more helpful because then you become receptive. When you are in your thinking center, when you are in your head center, then you are not receptive. But if you are listening totally intently, then even from your head, you can become very alert while listening from your head center. And that can also open the door for your being. So, you got any insight now?
I think had to practice, Swami.
Why you are so afraid?
Afraid am I? I look afraid
I said you have to practice. You said you have to practice means what?
Practice means because I must learn how to be in the heart center, so that needs practice.
So you are aware or not when you are in your heart center that I am at present in my heart center, or you are not in your heart center?
I seldom watch that, so I think even if I'm in my heart center, I was not aware.
So what do you feel at present?
At present, I am half in the head, half in the heart.
Why?
Huh?
Why not totally at one center? Why half here, half there, divided?
I think because half of me is thinking about food.
So this is being not innocent. This is being not authentic.
Yes, Swami.
Why you have to think about food now? I think you ate something at that time.
I ate something, huh?
Why you have to think? Food is running away or what?
Food is not running away.
Then?
Because it was not finished, that's why I was thinking a bit of
what was not finished?
I wasn't finished eating.
So what you will gain out of it? You have been eating all the time.
Yes, Swami, you are right.
Let it wait. Let it remain there for some time.
Yes, Swami.
You are feeling very hungry. You are feeling lack of energy, or you're just the mind fuck is there that you want to taste the food. You want to.
I think it's a little bit hungry, and a little bit because I was the one who cooked the dinner, so I wanted to know like how it tastes like.
I've eaten your food before also, and I think you ate now also a little bit. So
yes.
So how was the food?
Was quite alright.
Quite alright means so.
Because today is the first time I'm cooking when I moved back home. So the egg was quite burnt because I was not used to using the gas stove for cooking.
What was quite burnt?
The egg was burnt.
What you are making out of that?
I was making omelette.
So you are the only one who is eating, or your mother is also?
I cook for her. I cook for two of us.
So everything you have burnt?
It's not 100% burnt, but maybe 20%. Some parts are black.
So what difference it makes?
It's not so healthy to eat burnt. The carbon is not healthy to eat.
Don't think too much. You are going to be reduced to carbon. So what is the...
Okay.
When you will burn, everything will be carbon. So little bit you should have the taste.
It
Don't be so facetious, so obsessed.
Okay, Swami. But I enjoy cooking. I like cooking actually.
You have enjoyed now. Whatever is burnt is burnt.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you,
So
Swami.
if you have nothing more to ask, you don't waste my time, because while you are not here 100%, I don't like this. Either be totally here
Okay, okay, okay.
or be totally in your toilet
Okay, okay, okay.
or eating food. Don't be half-hearted.
Okay, okay, okay. Understood.
Because I am also feeling like now I need some rest. But I was postponing because I wanted to take it to a conclusion. I am giving you insight. If you are not ready to take, then what can I do? Huh?
I will take it, Swami.
So I think you still have doubts about me.
No, 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 no doubt, Swami. No doubt.
Then why you are not total?
Because of the food.
What is so great about the food? You have been eating since you are born. So what is something new you will get?
Nothing new.
You will get some pleasure. You will get some nourishment, but it is almost same. It is like going into sex. There will be some experience, but you have known what sex is. So if you are not thinking about it, you will be doing it, when you will be in the act or when you will be eating, you will be total in that. Otherwise you have created this habit, this addiction of being half-hearted everywhere. Wherever you will be half-hearted. While you are eating food, then you will be thinking about me. So this is your mind. This is politician sitting within you, which is always calculating.
Yes, Swami. Correct.
$10,000 fine.
Hey, okay, Swami.
Only you say okay, but you don't do anything. Fine is very much needed. Fine is very fine.
Yes, Swami.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Swami.
I have given you enough time. Now you give me time.
Yeah. I will let you have your time, Swami.
And when I'm giving you my time, I'm giving you my life. Because I know you may not be knowing. That can happen. So if I'm giving you this time, I'm giving you my life.
Yes.
And I'm considering you most important at present. That's why I'm giving you. Otherwise, I can do other things.
Yes. Thank you.
But I feel that too, if I am able to help someone, why you are so much restless?
No. I'm alright.
You need food too much or what?
No. I'm not restless. I'm alright.
I said that if I am able to help someone to get rid of the prison, then that is the best anyone can do. But if you are not ready to take it, then what I can do? Okay.
Okay, thank you, Swami.
Okay.